everybody. How we doing? Let's see here. Okay, cool. Hi. We are on. It is 6 o'clock, and I just played one of the themes for Cowboy Bebop because I was messing around with it earlier, and yeah, right. I love that little dramatic thing. No, I'll tell you what I love is this little cloud drum instrument that I've been working with. It just sounds so nice on its own. And like it's completely free. This is like a free plugin and it sounds so nice. It sounds so good. Um, okay, let's see here. Da, 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 da. Just want to make sure that I have everything on. Okay. I just realized that that was totally muted prior to like 2 seconds ago, so you guys didn't even hear what I played. So here we go again. All right. Now that that's out of the way, let's we'll actually get some stuff done here. So, welcome to Background Ballads. If you are not familiar with this, don't worry about it. I've only done it once before, and it got like a pretty decent uh, reception, so we decided we're gonna start doing it a little more often. Um, but basically, the point of tonight's stream is I'm gonna sit around and make tabletop gaming music or like video game music, if you please. It really depends. I don't want to yuck your yum. It's definitely stuff that's designed more for like the tabletop experience. One of the things that we've done here at TGS Games is like we've tried to put out like cool game audio that like GMs and DMs can use to sort of entertain their players and sort of create that immersion that you know that makes gaming such a fun, enticing thing. Um, You'll have to excuse the cough. I am getting over COVID. I was very sick last week. I actually was planning on doing this last week, but it did not work out because I was in no condition. I am feeling much better. My throat, unfortunately, not a ton better. If anybody has any suggestions, though, the way that this works is if you have suggestions for stuff you want to hear, if that's like battle music, if it's like sad music, I think last time we did like tense sneaking around music. I need basically that. I need like something off of an emotion wheel, and I need a genre, right? Whether that's sci-fi, whether it's film noir, whether it's a hard-boiled detective thing, whether it's fantasy. You need town music. Okay, cool. So just sort of walking around town, and Elstragoon, give me, or anybody, give me a genre. Are we talking fantasy town? Are we talking like a real world town? What are we looking at? In the meantime, I'm going to remove this. Let's see here. Town music. If I don't hear anything, I'm just gonna pick something. And what I might do... Tell you what, I'm actually going to go ahead and pick the genre. We have been talking about Vault Peddlers for the last, like, year. So I'm going to pick some town music from that. And that means we are looking at making some solar punk music. So I'm going to open this guy here. This is basically... Ooh, hello. This is basically a custom pack that I made using sounds from like freesounds.org. Something with low conflict. Okay, yeah. kind of just trucking along music. Um, but so we've talked a lot about what Vault Peddlers actually is, right? And it's a weird thing because it has a lot of elements of dystopian stuff, right? But this is the post collapse, so we're not talking about like the actual dystopia. We actually kind of came to the conclusion that this is something that really pulls from a lot of like solar punk kind of themes. And in solar punk, it's actually a lot more utopian than the Vault Peddlers world is. But it is one in which technology and nature are kind of trying to find a balance and trying to find a harmony. So I developed this thing right here. For players on our last playtest, you might actually recognize some of the sounds in here. We actually, one of the pieces of town music that I made was from this particular thing. I have a little didgeridoo. But yeah, let's start here, and I think that works. So when we're talking about town music, you want something at kind of an average pace. So let's turn on our metronome here. Okay, yeah. I think I can work with that. So let's just do a couple of things here, actually. I'm gonna start. We are going to add a different thing on here. Yeah. Don't hate that. Okay, cool. I think I can get down with that. So let's go with audio switch here. Okay. Gonna bring up the volume on this. There we go. Okay, cool. So I think what we're going to do first is we're just going to lay down kind of a basic 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Gonna crop that to the active tape. It's maybe a little bit abrasive for what I'm thinking of, honestly. Like, I liked it when I tried the sound out. Tell you what, I'm actually going to take this off here. Good news is we can keep that MIDI file no matter what. But what I think I'm going to do instead, I'm going to take this in a totally different direction, actually. Let's go with like a symphony kind of deal here. Yeah, so I'm thinking some cello. Oh, but this is probably in the wrong. Huh. Well, that's really interesting. Why is that not playing? A lot of the times this happens because you've got it in the wrong octave. That does not appear to be our problem here. So what is the deal? Oh, it is in the wrong octave. It's just way, way, way below. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's take out our two little vibraphones here. That's interesting. Those play different notes. Oh, that's wild. Okay. Huh. You know what? For some reason, I'm just not feeling what I've got right now. So, one of the things that you learn really quickly is if it's not working, don't try to make it work. Let's actually just try something else entirely. Get rid of that. I think I'm relying too much on a minor key here. Do I ever do a reference track? So, do you mean just like an established piece of music that I use as kind of like a thematic reference? Is that what you're talking about? Because the answer honestly is no. Usually I'm just kind of spitballing it, and whatever happens happens. Not opposed to it. El Dragoon, you haven't hit it yet, so just go with it, man. Okay, I think that could possibly work. There we go. I also like that this has a little bit more. This has got a little bit more of like a positive attitude to it. I think the first attempt. Yeah, exactly. Town feels like a major key, and relying too much on the minor can be a big mistake. All right. don't need to be shooting through the roof of anything. Oh, that's why. Okay. It's amazing that that snap all the way down in velocity still sounds like that. Just gonna bring it down a little bit. Alright. Oh, okay, cool. This is an interesting opportunity. Alright, yeah. Got the waves done. It's really weird. A lot of these samples are out of tune, even though they're supposed to be automatically tuned. Okay, here's what we're gonna do then. We're going to, I think, use... Let's go with Dex. See what we can find in here. Dex is also a super powerful free synth that you can get online. hang on. What just happened? Ah, come back. Yeah, I see what you mean. It does have kind of an overworldy feel to it. What can we do to make it a little more specific to the area? That is a powerful ass vibraphone, my god. This has to be like a one note thing. Look at how long that thing lasts. What is the decay on this? My god, hang on one second. Let's see if I can fix this. It doesn't make any difference. Okay. Then this thing has just become our underlying sounds. Oh my god, it's still going down. Look at that orange. That's insane. Okay. stuff earlier this weekend, so my mic is a little bit off. Okay. Oh, absolutely not. Oh. What has happened? Hang on one second. Oh, my area didn't get selected. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Now that I've got that, let's bring everything back up here. Okay. What is this? You know, I don't think that one's gonna work. I don't think that one's gonna fit. Holy shit. I forgot that I even had that. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of that, and let's talk. Let's see, what do we got here? Find something that I haven't used a lot of. I haven't used a lot of Contact. Admittedly, I've had a tough time getting a really good hold on that. Let's see here. What you love. That's it. All right. I don't know if that fits. I don't know if the clinking bottle is going to work either, so let's see what we can put in its place. Alright, I'm going to try Contact. I do not use this plugin often, so if you're familiar with Contact, you have my apologies. You're about to watch me struggle with this. works. I need to re-record that. Where is the tuning in this? Ugh. I'd love to be able to put the didgeridoo in here, but I'm worried it's in the wrong key. Let's see. Yeah, I think it is. Hey, thanks so much, Too Much Times. I appreciate it. We're making a little bit of tabletop music in here. Right now, we're trying to build some kind of town music, although I think it's turned into something else, which I'll be honest, that happens a lot. Sometimes you go in with a design or an idea, and the music kind of transforms in front of you, so that's just, it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead. Here's something we don't have yet. I'm going to go to Labs, and we're actually going to just put in like some pads to kind of bolster that sound. Does it work? It's got a little bit, I can see that. A little bit of a Majora's Mask feel. That makes me feel a little bit better. I am having a little bit of trouble hearing what I'm doing, so we need to turn this down a little bit. Gonna turn my guy up, just so we can get a little bit of a better feel of what I'm actually working with. Yeah, okay, a lot of... heaven feel. Yeah, so what we're trying to do right now... Okay, that's maybe Cyclosa. I'm trying to find something that works as kind of an underlying pad for this music that doesn't totally change the direction of that music. Nah, I don't like that. No. I like the little clinking bits at the very beginning. That could be useful. Yeah, okay. Here we go. We are almost done. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this guy here, and then I think we're going to start the arrangement process. Okay. This bottle is throwing me off, man. I can tell it's tuned, but like for the life of me, I can't pick out a tune in it. Do do do. I'm just not feeling that. Okay. So the question then becomes, what are we going to do with this bottle? Let's see here. I don't really want to add any taiko drums. Tell you what, we actually had a decent bit of luck with Contact. Let's see what else we've got here. Street Knowledge Kit. Oh, hang on. No. This is just auto-playing. I'm not into it. Bail. Bail, bail, bail. Bail, bail, bail. Okay. Let's try something else. Let's see here. Yeah, tell you what, let's go with another Dext. Can't hurt. Hello, can you hear me? Sorry. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so phase one of the song building is holy hell! Wow. Okay, so phase one of the song is done. Um, Now what we're gonna do? It is always very frightening. We're going to take these things. We're gonna bring them out here. And we are going to start layering these things. So I write music a couple different ways. When I am doing stuff for this, really, Background Ballads has kind of a dual purpose. Obviously, one half of it is a little bit of, just a modest bit of self-advertisement. Because Corey and I work really hard on Vault Peddlers, and I would like you to know the kind of work that goes into what we do and like what we put out for people. But the other half of it is I really want to show new GMs and potential new GMs like the quickest and most efficient ways to do this for yourself. Because obviously, if you are a GM and you are obviously like not a professional, like I am not, the idea of making your own music can be really daunting, and it can lead to a lot of issues with like wanting to use other people's music, and there's nothing wrong with that, for the record. Like, that is totally fine. The reason that I don't do it anymore is really because I found that the music that other people were producing just didn't have a lot of the qualities that I was looking to be able to use in my games. And so that kind of led me down this rabbit hole where I was creating like a whole soundtrack for like my at-home L5R game, and that led me here. Suffice it to say, the second purpose behind Background Ballads is kind of to give potential DMs who are experiencing the same problems kind of a roadmap into what you need to do in order to like make your own music. The reason I'm going about building music this way is because I really want you to understand that you don't need to make like a whole song of stuff. You actually just need to make like 2 bars with a lot of different parts that go into those 2 bars, and then you can arrange those bars kind of however you want. And we're going to use our example here as a kind of demonstration of that. So for me, I usually like to start with something a little bit more ethereal. So a lot of the times I would start with these guys here, just because it leads to a nice soft intro to the music. However, we are doing like town music. It's not really meant to sound ethereal that way. I want to have it in the background, especially when things go into full swing. Having those texture pads really creates a whole nother kind of dimension of like what you're trying to do. A whole nother dimension of sound that makes it feel way more full than it would be without it. That being said, I think I'm going to probably start with one of my more melodic instruments here. And I think it might actually be, I'm going to start with these guys. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's how this song starts. So what we are doing here is we're making a fool of ourselves. No, we are taking these things and we're moving them out, right? And this is literally how you build the song. So I know that I want it to start like this. It's going to be kind of a little jumpy start. I might even have this repeat for one more round, but I think actually what I'm going to do is let's bring... Where is that cloud drum? I didn't relabel any of these, of course. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I like that. So let's bring these guys out for another set here. And then I think what we're going to do is we will have a lot of these things come in on that third round. Not everything, mind you. We're going to talk a little bit about the theory behind that. There are a lot of things you want to keep to your chest. But, yeah, we just want to extend this out. So now we have this. And effectively what we're doing is we're introducing things, and then we're pairing them up in different kind of ways, in different combinations. Ooh, I don't like that at all, actually. That pairing sucks ass. Hang on one second. That also could be because it's not quantized. I can see what I'm trying to do here, and I'm not doing it well. Hang on one second. That's gotta be fixed. Okay, so you know what? I don't think that pairs very well. So actually, I'm going to move this one back here. Let's look at this one instead. Okay, yeah, if that one doesn't pair, I don't know what does. So we are just going to glue that to where it's at. Have that come in right there. All right, so so I think what we're gonna do here. This would have been so much better if I labeled everything. Okay. Let's see. I need... Where is that stupid thing? I think this is it. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. That's the combo I'm looking for right there. Okay, so that, when the drop comes in, that's the one. All right, so these two are getting moved out. We are going to keep our kick and snap, and I think that's where we're going to introduce our pad as well. I don't remember. I think that that's some kind of a textural pad, so we're not going to do that yet. Okay, so... All right, so here's what we've got at this point. And now we introduce kind of a higher register thing. That. I think what we're going to do here actually is we are going to extend these for a couple of bars actually. We may even do like 4 just to really give that melody time to settle. Yeah, so we are going to take all of these. I'm going to bring this down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Extend all these guys out until we hit that. Oh. And a couple of these I am seeing. I don't have these glued. Sorry, y'all. Bear with me here 1 minute. And I will have that for you. Okay. So we're going to glue these items. And basically what this is doing is it just makes it so that when you actually do extend it, those are the same size, right? Okay, they are. It just basically makes it so that when you extend it, the pattern repeats. Because when I had extended these before, they were just blank things. And obviously, that does you no good. Okay, so... like this one also is not glued. So give me 1 minute. Oh, this is also very important when you do glue your tracks. Make sure you zoom in on them. A lot of the times you can glue them and they're not the right length, and then you glue them at the wrong length, and so they don't stretch out the way that they should. But yeah, I like that length on it. We do like these 4 bars here. And then what we're doing is we're moving it into a different combination of sounds, right? So let's go here for a sec. I think I actually want to have the snaps with delay come in here. So let's tell you what we're going to do, actually. I'm going to duplicate this. One of these is clap, and one of these is going to be shaker. Give me just a sec. Which one is this? This is clap. Okay, so I'm going to come up here real quick. We're just going to take these guys off because the more options we have in terms of our sound, the better off we are. So although it was tempting to have these, on one track just for the sake of ease, this is probably the better way to go. Because I think we are not going to bring in the claps just yet. I think I do like the shaker. But I also really like the idea that we are going to bring in the claps here in just a sec. Okay. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to operate on this kind of 4-bar pattern. If for nothing else, that's a really easy to use kind of metric and tool for like when a sound should be changed up. It also makes it so that you don't spend an infinite amount of time trying to figure out like new variations and new loops and all that stuff. This just kind of makes it a very simple, very straightforward kind of thing. I think what we'll do is we will bring in the claps 2 bars in. And then we're going to start looking at drops, which are very fun. Those are usually my favorites. So halfway through this, something came in too early. So what is it? Okay, that ain't it. That's the clap. Those are snaps with delay, so it's got to be this one, right? Oh, I see what's going on. This just doesn't end on the right note. Yeah. No wonder that sounded weird. Does still sound a little bit off. Okay. So, sorry folks, we're going to come in here. We're going to do a little bit of doctoring on this. And we are going to... I'm actually going to want the click for this. So, for those unfamiliar with doing this, I think what's going on here is it's because my audio driver, I'm having to use the actual window drivers in order to get the sound for the stream onto the stream itself. That's not ideal. Typically, you want to use ACO drivers when you're doing this, and like Reaper supports that, and I have those drivers on my computer. Unfortunately, that means that it makes it harder to get that sound onto OBS where I can then stream it out. Okay, yeah. I think that's it. Okay, there we go. That's the loop. Cool. So we're going to turn this off, going to unsolo this. thing is bugging me. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. God. Okay, and then here. I think we're actually going to bring the shakers in at the same time. So I'm going to bring in the pad, and that's going to signal kind of the beginning of the next movement in the song. And what I'm going to do here, actually, so this is going to be, I think, where our first drop comes in, and I think it's going to be where we get a full all-in sound that this song has yet to have. Okay. Oh. Da-da-da. There it is. Hey Nick, good to have you back. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Okay, cool. And I think... I like the idea that this is going to continue here. Whoa! Ugh, okay. Always like a tiny little piece of shit note. All right, there you go. Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. I'm actually gonna go with the delay snaps. Kick we definitely need. That. Bring that out here. Oh, shoot. It is. Sorry about that. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I had turned it up when I was in the middle of some extensive editing just to kind of avoid the dead air. You are absolutely correct. That is my old music. Yeah. Gotta be more careful about that. All right. That come in, and I think that's going to come in with the pad. Oh, nope. Okay. Oh, I hate it when that happens. I'm so sorry. I remember I went out to go get a guitar cable, and I got so obsessed looking at looper pedals that I completely forgot about the cable. Got all the way home and was like, shit. You have my deepest sympathies. It's awful. Let's see. Where are we at? Man, all right, cool. So we've still got a minute here. Sword and Sorcery on iPhone. No, I don't have an iPhone. I don't know if it's on other things, but the fact remains, no, I have not played it. I am actually not familiar. Oh, man, I am not familiar in the slightest. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this needs to be moved up here. Okay, that's a spot for a drop for sure. If you're recommending it, I'll definitely check it out. It sounds like fun. Sword and Sorcery is kind of my jam anyways. Okay. Snap. I'm gonna bring the clap down here just to make it a little bit easier. Okay. I think I'm gonna bring this right in here. Okay, that's the cloud drum. I have completely forgotten what this particular one sounds like. But we're going to find out. So, I think... Whoa. Oh, it started at the beginning. Ooh, you know what? I actually really like that. Hang on one second. Gonna bring this out here. Okay, I think I'm gonna have a little 4-beat off. Oh, gotta drag it up. Oh boy. Hang on for me one sec. Okay. Yeah! Hell yeah! Okay. Everything is gonna keep going. Ah, balls. Look at this. See, this is what I was talking about before. If you don't glue it right from the start, then you're not gonna... It's gonna fuck you up every time. Okay, hang on. And that probably explains why I had so much trouble with this particular track, is because, like, I didn't glue it right, and so it was coming out just sounding funny. Okay, one sec. Let's just see if we can do a quick and easy fix of this. Nah. It's never that easy. Okay. Do da da do da da do da do. Every time. Okay. This is why we can't have nice things. Okay, cool. That is so incredibly frustrating, because that means that in the editing process, I'm going to have to go back and redo all of these sections because they have the wrong size loop. God damn it. Okay, fuck it. Not important now. It is fixed for the moment. Okay. So we're just going to stretch. How? Oh, it's because these are the original loops. These are the original blocks. Dang it. Okay. Oh, you know what? Glue them all. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. See you later. Thank you for coming in. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Three, four. I've made so many edits to these blocks over the time in recording. I'm going to need to actually just copy and paste the newest versions of the blocks. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So give me 1 minute. I know everybody hates being patient. That is one thing you will need to have if you want to do this, though. Making this music isn't hard, but it does require an incredible level of patience while you sort out all of these kinks. Da, 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 da. Okay. Now let's in. Yeah, there is nothing more that I love than like a full-on reprise where like everything comes in all at once. Let's see here. And so I think what's going to happen is we're going to have these 4 bars of everything going all at once. And then I think it's going to be like a crescendo into like 1 or 2 things that end the song. Okay, so the question now is just choosing kind of at random which tracks I want to keep going. I think that I want to have all of these melodies are really strong. Yeah, I made a lot of fucking melodies with this one. Okay. So I think I'm going to have these 4. Snap with delay. I'm going to leave the clap, the snap, and the kick, I think, to go. I want to have the pad continue for a little bit longer. The cello just feels weird, unfortunately. It's like the start of the thing, and typically I really like to end these kinds of songs on the same instrument that I started with. That's just a pro tip for all of you GMs out there looking to loop your stuff. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work this time, just because that part, it was what the song started on, but man, it just does not capture the spirit of the song now. So we are going to keep going there. And I think the crescendo here is going to be pretty quick. I think it's 1 measure each. And we're just going to slowly bring these guys out. Yeah. So that one can end there. Not super partial to it. Have the vibraphone go. And then I think there. There. Oh. And there. Okay, dare I say it? I think this thing is done. God, look at this now. Um, that being said, though, I made this in an hour and a half, right? All that we did was we recorded 2 measures on a bunch of different lines to make this like unique thing. And it sounds like this. This is the whole track. We're just going to play through it. No adjusting. I'm going to make some notes in my head as we go. But this is it. Note already, I've got to fix those snaps wherever they are. I had to take out one of them to make it work better. Yeah, that drop fucking works. Hell yeah. Right there, it works okay when it doesn't have the delay on it, but when it does, really bad. Like, it just doesn't fit with the delay. Why I get my keyboard to snap for me. I'm not one of those, like, totally acoustic artists. Not here, anyways. Snapping's for suckers. The drops are like my favorite thing to do. They're super easy. You just make a tiny little gap in like the last like quarter measure of like where you want it to be, and then you just have shit come in. It's fucking great. It's a very easy trick to do once you learn it. Yeah, see, that's it right there. So those snaps need to be fixed. Somebody give me a name for this track, because I don't know what to call it. I never know. All right, now we're gonna start the descendo here, and we're gonna see how this. I just pieced this together randomly, so we'll see how this works. Hang on. No! We're gonna play the whole song, no interruptions. Alright. So overall, I think it really works. One note I did have is this thing needs to cut out when the other instruments do. It doesn't seem to work on its own. I think that sounds... Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. I'm just going to get rid of that there. All right, cool. Well, yeah, so what we have here is the finished product. And I'm actually going to go ahead and delete these reference blocks, even though that's like the scariest thing in the world. Let's see here. Okay, cool. Oh, more reference blocks to delete. Okay, we're gonna take all this, we're gonna bring it. There's a reference block here somewhere. There it is. Get out of here. There we go. Okay. And I'm gonna... I usually like to give it a little bit of leeway. Okay, cool. So right there. And let's just find out what happens when we go from the end of the song into the beginning. That's always going to be another important test whenever you're doing any kind of game music, because it needs to be able to repeat. Don't love that, honestly. Man. You know, I'm kind of thinking this needs to just go. It's the basis for the whole song, but man, it just doesn't fit the vibe of the end result. Like, that's much more on brand. Like, here, like, let's do that. It's still kind of a jarring cut, honestly. Okay, there's an easy solve for this. The first one is, I think we're getting rid of that cello. It just doesn't work with the rest of the song. As far as the solve here, we're actually just going to take this out. Or excuse me, we're going to draw this out, and we're going to cut the piano bit back to here. So the song now ends here. Try this again. So, song ends. A little bit of a pause. which, again, that kind of comes down to like a artist preference thing. I use Roll20 a ton, and like that thing, it does not play perfect loops. It's gonna have a gap in there, even if you try and fit it perfectly to start at the beginning. So I usually just tend to lean into it. That's just a more solid loop. Like, yeah, I'm sad to see the cello go. I think for my next one, I'm gonna try and do a piece that has more maybe orchestral bits. And lean a little less into like synthesizers and electronic instruments. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this. Oh, you know what? I'm a dummy. You could just glue all these together. That way you don't have to look at all these other ones. Okay. So folks, we are winding down here for the end of the stream. I still don't have a name. If anybody wants to offer me one, that would be super cool. I would love to name it whatever you guys want. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go with my best guess. But let's see here. Oh, that's going to be the other thing. I've got to get that. Ugh. That whole loop has to be fixed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Come on, don't be a dick. There we go. All right. So... What? Oh. Oh, neat. That explains a whole lot. Okay. Yeah. So this right here is the less glamorous bit of making your own music. It is not always fun. Like, I know I can hear that note. Okay. Let's take these off. I can hear that fucking harmony note. I know there's a note right there, and it won't acknowledge that it's there. Oh, this is driving me insane. Okay, tell you what. Another tip of the trade. If shit ain't working for you, just walk away. I'm gonna do this here. Okay, cool. Yeah, in the mix you can't hear it, so screw it. right. Okay. Dear God, it's me, Taylor. Please let this be over. Yeah, stuff like that is the reason why you need to make extra sure that you are building your little loops, your little blocks in like concrete time limits. I usually like to go for like a 2-bar loop or a 4-bar loop or something like that. It is your best friend when you start actually laying it out to make sure that you did it right. Because when you don't do it right, you get what happened to me. That being said, it should be good to go at this point. We're going to give it one last little go. This is another fucking loop. Okay. I'm going to fix this, and then I think that's going to be it for me. For the life of me, I don't know how I mess this up, because this happens to me a lot. It is easily one of the most frustrating things. Okay. So we're going to glue this. I'm going to turn on that. Going to solo that. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. loops around. haven't replaced those ones with the actual improved one yet. That's why it sounds weird. that works great. We are just about done here. I'm going to finish replacing these because I forgot to do it before. That was why it was sounding weird. And then we are going to be done for the day. Haven't gotten any title suggestions, so I am just going to come up with something off the top of my head. Don't know what it's going to be yet, even as I am going to save it now. Gonna put this in. I should actually make a file for. You know what? I'm gonna do that now. New folder. Background ballads. Okay, cool. So I think we're gonna name this. It's like town music. Is it though? I don't know. Like, this was supposed to be town music. I don't know if it is. Maybe we'll go with something more to the effect of like... Elstragoon mentioned something about like overland travel, and I think that kind of tracks. It's not what I meant to make, but like it's definitely got a feel of like, I don't know, kind of like a happy ending almost. Like, this seems like music that would play as the party kind of rides off into the sunset. Actually, yeah. Into the sunset. I think that actually works perfectly. Okay, cool. So, as per what we've been doing with previous streams for Background Ballads, if you are interested in picking this up, we will get this out to you via DriveThruRPG. We put all of our stuff up. It's completely free for download. You are able to, right now, we have the first background ballad, which was Under the Red River, which is like a nice, spooky, like tense, sneaking around kind of music that we made during our first session. We also have Fractured Fortunes Volume 1, which is an East Asian setting music that I made for my personal L5R campaign, which is totally free for download. You can check out the links in our description and in our, I think, About page. Has links to like where our DriveThruRPG is, has links to our website. We would love it if you give us a follow. This is something that Corey and I do in like our spare time. Tomorrow you can catch us at the normal 6 o'clock time. We're going to be talking a little bit more about building out the intricacies of the caravan, and character creation are the two big mountains that we're tackling in Vault Peddlers coming up. I think that is it. And my voice is dying, as you can clearly hear. So I am going to call it a day. Thank you so much for sticking around, and hope you guys have a good one. Bye.